Hello and welcome to the channel. We're back again, and today we're going to be discussing some more Necrons, the Necron Warriors. So a few days ago we covered the Scorpec Lord. I'll drop a link in the description if you want to see that video. Spoiler alert, he did get a 5 out of 5. He's an absolute beast, so you don't want to miss out why. So the Necron Warriors, they've been the backbone for virtually every Necron army list that you can think of. They come in at 5 power level for 10 models and 10 power level for 11 plus models. They're rumored to be 12 points per model. So a full squad of 20 models is going to set you back 240 points. So let's go over their stat line first of all. Movement 5, weapon skill 3, ballistic skill 3, strength 4, toughness 4, 1 wound, 1 attack, 10 leadership, and a 4-up save. At a first glance, they're pretty basic stats, nothing to write home about, so let's just dive straight into their abilities. So firstly, they've got reanimation protocol. So it's where you must have at least one model still left alive in the unit. And then for any slain models that are within that unit, you can roll a d6. And on a 5+, they simply come back or reanimate if you prefer. So their number is Legion rule, allows you to re-roll 1s for reanimation protocols. So this obviously gives you a better chance of getting your models back. If you're rolling a 5-up, any ones you're going to be re-rolling them. This also works with resurrection orbs. So if you've got a Necron HQ that's close by, that's carrying one, ideally though, you want to have maximum size squads to make the absolute best out of the reanimation protocols, as your opponent will struggle to wipe out all 20 in one turn. Right, moving on to their movement. Not much to say other than it's pretty slow at 5 inch. They slowly foot slog their way up the battlefield towards the objectives or wherever they're heading in their own robotic manner. They can go into a ghost start, but only 10 models can go in them maximum. So you can't have your full 20-man squad. You can get a full 20-man squad in a night scythe, however. So if you can use that if you want to be getting up the battlefield or you just want to protect them for a turn or two. Overall, for their movement rating, I'm only going to score them a 2 out of 5. Okay, moving on to their weapons. They still have their trusted Ghost Flare, which is a 24-inch rapid-fire 1 gun that is strength 4, -1 AP, and single damage. Or they have a new loadout, which is a shorter 14-inch range weapon, also rapid-fire 1, but it's strength 5, -2 AP, and 1 damage. Any model within the unit has the option of either weapon, so not everyone has to have the same gun in the unit. I personally consider the flare to be the better option, as when you're only moving 5 inches and you need to be within range of 14 inch to get the Reaper to fire, you're not making the most out of your weapon, and you'll find that you're either out of range, or if you are in range, it's because it's a close combat unit trying to get you in range. So I'd always take the flares. Don't get me wrong, if you can get into 14-inch range, or even better 7-inch with the rapid fire, then happy days, you're going to be doing a lot of damage, but I'd say it's a much riskier play with this type of unit. Ghost Arcs will help for the range, getting you in there, but again, you can only fit 10 models, so you're now going to be putting your reanimation protocols at risk. So while we're on the subject of shooting, there's a few dynasties that work well with the Warriors for their shooting. So firstly, the Metfrit dynasty, which gives you a -1 AP modifier to enemy units that are being shot within half the weapon's range. So if you're within 12 inches of the enemy while using your Ghost Flayers, then the gun becomes -AP2. Or if you're within 7 inches of the Ghost Reapers, it becomes -AP3. So that's pretty handy on both of those weapons. The Nihalak dynasty allows you to reroll 1s when shooting range weapons as long as you didn't move in the movement phase. That can be handy if you're camping or just simply if you're within range, but this also works in Overwatch, so rerolling 1s is pretty decent. I doubt you'd be building a dynasty purely based on what your warriors can do, so if they do fit into one of the dynasties, then it's just a bonus, really. Overall, though, I think these guys are just okay for shooting, so I'm just going to give them a 3 out of 5. With melee, they don't carry weapons, so they simply use their 1 attack base at strength 4. Combat isn't where you want these units. They aren't completely useless, though, as if you've got a 20-man squad, that's 20 attacks. When you need 3s to hit, possibly 4s to wound, you can expect a full 20-man squad to inflict about 8 wounds against toughness 3 units, approximately 6 wounds against toughness 4 units, and 4 wounds against toughness 5 units. So that's better than nothing. So overall for combat, I'm going to score these guys a 2 out of 5. So value for points. Again, rooming at 12 points a man, I mean, that's they've got pretty basic stats, decent-ish gun line, reanimation protocols, and of course they're a troop's choice for your objective secure moments. One thing also to mention though is their leadership is 10, which is obviously very good, but morale has become less devastating as it was in the 8th edition, so even if you do fail, which is unlikely, you're only going to lose 1/6 of the squad. So I think overall these guys are about right for what their rumoured points cost is going to be. I'm going to be giving them a Planet 40k rating 3 out of 5. So if you enjoyed our video today, please give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop us a comment if I've missed anything. So we always respond to every comment there is. And I hope to see you next time.